Insecure, envious, jealous people are very dangerous. They try to get in where they fit in. You understand me? And they'll do anything. They'll step on anyone to get there. You understand me? Because they don't know who they are. They're trying to find themselves, and they will destroy anyone in their path to do it. Okay? They'll cling to you. They'll call you friend. They love you. You know, they tell you they love you, and they got your back, and you know, you my bitch. You know what I'm saying? You my friend, and you this and this and this and this, and the whole time they don't like you. They don't like you. They just like the attention that you get, and they want it. So they're gonna pretend to be your friend because they want to be around you. They want to learn you. Because in their sick mind, they think learning you is going to change them. You understand? Instead of them realizing they have to know who they are. You understand? You have to know who you are. We could have the same fucking job. We could be the same age, go to the same schools. But you and I are going to always be different because we are different. God has made us different. You understand? There are people that work on their good jobs and save their money. There are people that work on their good jobs and spend their whole check as soon as they get it. But they still have a good job. What's the difference? Everything is not for everyone, and everyone is different. Everybody do things different. Everybody thinks different. As adults, you don't need a friend that always want to be in your face, on your phone, all day, all night. You don't need that type of friend. Those type of friends are not friends. Those are miserable people that don't have a life, so they want to disrupt yours. And I call them earth disturbers. You understand? Because they don't have a life. They know you do, but they'll constantly call your phone. They'll talk about things that doesn't even matter. They'll talk about people who's even supposed to be their friends. You understand? Because they have nothing better to do. You understand me? And people like that, I stay far away from them. You understand me? Because I already know your motives. I already see who you are. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not liking what I see, so I back up. I used to care about hurting people's feelings and stuff. So I accepted so much abuse, you know, from people, you know, things that they would say and you know, to me and behind my back. But, you know, I would just say, oh, well, you know, I'll still be friends, and we, you know, do things, and then, you know, and then it'll continually go on, and, you know, things, and, you know, you just see when you're secure with yourself, it really doesn't bother you what someone else says, you know. So you tend to just say, oh well, that's their problem. And in my case, I still deal with them though. Big mistake. Because if someone show you who they are, clearly, believe them. You understand me? Period. And we all know who said that. And it's a truth and it's a fact. You understand? And if you don't talk and you listen, just shut up. When somebody's telling you something and talking to you about something, listen to them. Because if you listen, you'll hear exactly who you're talking to. You understand? If you cut them off, you're not going to realize what they were about to say because you didn't let them finish talking. You understand? Let people express themselves to you so you'll know who you're dealing with. Do that make sense? Because see, a person that is up to no good most of the time has a lot to say about other people. Other people. You rarely hear about their life. You know? Because a lot of times they don't have one. Or their life is just messed up and they don't want you to know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for someone to sit there and just talk about people. Like, you don't have nothing to do. Go mop the floor. Go wash the dishes. Go read a book to your kids. Go pray. Go meditate. Get your feet done. Read a book. You understand? It's like people know more about your business than they know about current events in the world, and I think that's sad. And when a person doesn't know you and they really can't really say anything bad about you, they start making things up. That's what they do. They make things up about you, and they sound so convincing, and people believe them. You understand? But that's their problem. You understand me? Because as long as you know who you are, it doesn't matter what no one else thinks. You understand? It does not matter. Coming from where I came from, my walk of life was not easy, but I feel like I mastered it through all the snakes. You understand? All the betrayal. You understand? All the hurt and the pain. I'm good. You understand me? I'm good. Because through all of that, I stayed who I am. I never changed. You understand? I just changed the way I deal with other people, individuals. If I feel like you're no good for me, I don't care how loving you pretend to be. If it doesn't feel good to me, I back up. I don't address nothing. I don't ask questions. I don't want to know why I feel this way and, you're making me feel a way. I don't do none of that because it doesn't matter. I back all the way up and I don't have to explain anything. You understand? If somebody making you feel a way, fuck them. Period. It might hurt because you love them, and we tend to love the people that just make us feel all kind of ways. You understand? And that's a human thing. You understand what I'm saying? But a person that loves you will not have you feeling a way. People that love you treat you like they love you. You understand me? They don't talk about you. They don't try to put you down. They just don't do it. People have a bad way of feeling like it is okay for them to do things and make you feel a way. It hurts you. And you're not supposed to respond to it. I don't understand that. If someone insults you, you don't have to respond. But if you want to, you have the absolute right to. You understand me? Because they didn't have to insult you, but they did. You understand me? So whether you choose to or not, whatever you choose, it's your right. Period. It don't matter what nobody else thinks. You understand me? Because what they think, it doesn't matter. Because they not walk around with that feeling in them of hurt and confusion and not knowing what's going on. You are. So don't seek no advice about how to deal with stuff like that and people like that. Just don't deal with people like that. That's it. Just don't deal with them. Just don't deal with them, because people like that, they have the word now, narcissist. Everybody use that word. I did a lot of reading up on it, and I agree. And I realized that I know a lot of people who are like that. A lot of people. So now, being that I know this, I started, picking. Just, okay, I'm going to put you over here. Okay, I see where you coming from. It learned me how to deal with things and people, because then I understood more about people ways and stuff. The narcissistic person is very interesting. They made a word for it, but I just feel like that's just a grimy person who's self-centered. You understand? And don't care about nobody but themselves. At the end of the day, that's all that is. You understand me? They could make up all the medical terms and all that, but all it is that they really don't care. They have no empathy. A lot of them will walk around their empty shells. They have no conscience. They don't care if they hurt you. They don't even care if they hurt themselves, as long as they hurt you. You understand? So that's really it. And if you ignore people like that and stay away from them, you'll be at peace. You will. Whenever somebody comes with some ignorance, ignore it. Ignore it if you can. If you can. It took me a long time to ignore people because I reacted to every little thing. Every little thing. Every little thing. Every little thing. My defenses was always up until I realized, okay, fuck them. It ain't that serious. So when somebody try to attack me, I say, okay. You understand me? And that's more so of when I'm dealing with so-called people I call friends, and because I called them friend at one point in time, I really don't want to get at them. You understand me? Because my wrath is way stronger than theirs, and they know that. And a lot of times I feel like I'm being punked. Because the same people I've been around for years are the same people after all of these years that think that they're going to play with me. And they think they know me. Like the kids say, you ate today, or you full, or you full. They think they know me. You understand me? But they're wrong. They're sadly mistaken. Because if I don't accept bullshit from anyone outside of a person I call a friend, I'm damn no not going to accept it from you. If you was my friend, I wouldn't even have to be feeling like that. Period. So people think because they're your friends, you allow them to get away with certain things. No. If you out of line, you're supposed to put the bitch back in her place. Period. Or him or her, whoever it is. You don't allow people to just do and say what they want to you and think it's all right. Because if you keep accepting that, that's what they're going to do. And you're going to keep feeling less. That's chipping. They chipping away at you. Every time they do it, they chipping you. They chipping. And it's not fair when all you do is try to be a friend to them. Be careful who you call friend. Be careful. Be careful. A lot of people don't even know how to be friends. They're not even loyal to them damn selves. You understand? They're not even loyal to their children. And it took me a long time. I'm 48 years old. But I had to sit back and really collect myself and get my thoughts together after all the betrayal and the lies and the hurt and the, just everything I've gone through. I really had to sit back. When I look back and I see people, just the way they handle their children and their parents and people that's around them that they supposed to love, I was just too naive and young and immature to realize that person ain't shit. Because anybody who doesn't take care of their child properly, they're not loyal to no one. You can't be loyal to something that came out of you. So what make me think you're going to be loyal to me? If you talk about your sister, your sibling all day long, and you and your friend and this person, what made me think you're not going to talk about me? And I had to get that. I had to stop listening to that. I had to stop, basically entertaining that, because you have to be saying something about me, even if you're making it up. You understand? Because there's no way in hell that I call you friend and I'm going to talk about you to someone else. I don't even allow people to talk about my friends in my presence, because this is me. You might not like her, and that's okay. But what you're not going to do is talk about her while I'm standing here. Period. That's how you handle that. See, that's a real friend. Real friends dead that shit and cut it off at the head. Fake friends listen to it, key, and come back and tell you about it. Know the difference. If you got one good friend, you're blessed. Just one. Because everybody needs somebody. And yeah, friends are beautiful to have when it's genuine. I like friends. I had friends forever. I had real friends, fake friends, but I like friends. It's nothing wrong with having friends. Because a lot of times your relatives ain't shit. All they do is they talk about you to the outside people. You know, so it's nothing wrong with having a nice, genuine friend on your side. And me personally, my best friend in this world is a man. You feel me? I ain't never had no problems with him. We ain't had no arguments, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind hanging out with classy women, you know. Women that know their worth. Women that's secure with themselves. You understand? You know, we could do that. I don't have no problem with that. Because as long as we on the same wave, we could kick it. We could kick it. But if you on that bullshit, I don't want to know where around me. It cramps my style. And everybody who know me, I am from the Bronx and Harlem. From the hood. I always been what they would call a little tough girl or whatever. You understand? I had a hard life, so I had to be tough. You understand me? I don't like to wear that on my sleeve. I don't even like to be described in that manner. You understand? Because I was that way for a reason. You understand me? And my defenses are always up, absolutely still today. But I'm a lady at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? And I carry as such. You understand me? And us women have to understand that you do not have to be around people friend. You don't have to be with your friends. No, I'm gonna say this. A lot of times we go to our friends for comfort when we go through things, right? But you have to be very sure that that's your friend out. Because there's things you need to vent and talk to people about, and you know, you might get personal a little bit, you know, but you don't want everybody to know. But then you have a friend who you will say these things to. And as soon as she get upset with you, she throw in your face. She tells the world, you know, she writes it on Facebook, you know, stuff like that. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. A friend take you and hold you and comfort you and tell you everything gonna be all right. You understand me? You gonna cry, whatever the situation is, but a friend is gonna be a friend, period. Period. You understand? So people, they are more attracted to what's popular and all of that, you know, and they think because someone is popular that they're the better person. You understand what I'm saying? And then they put down the persons that's, you know, don't really be out there, you know. They look at them and turn their nose up to them because to them they ain't nobody because what's she doing? She ain't doing nothing. Like she ain't, you know, she don't even, you know, she dressed like this or she does this and that, you know, things like that. You know, I don't like people like that. I don't be around people like that because I respect women who are genuinely themselves, who are who they are, who's not trying to be anyone but themselves. You understand? And a lot of women these days, you know, I'm living Harlem. You understand what I'm saying? And I call this Harlem Wood. You understand me? Because I look around and I'm like, wow, people are so caught up in the facade of things. It's really amazing. It's sad and it amazes me because there are so many people that I know personally that they go out of their way to have this and, to do that, and just to prove a point, and I feel like, to who? Like, who are you proving this point to? You understand? I don't get it. Like, they think that because such and such have this, I have to have this. You understand? They'll also break their pocket, won't pay their rent, just to have that. Just to have that. And a lot of times, some of them are still living in the room in their mother house, but they have all the pocketbooks, the weaves, the long, expensive, hair, and the new butts, and the new boobs, and the red bottoms, and but they don't have a lease with their name on it, though. I don't get that. They don't have a lease with their name on it, so what do all that mean if you don't even have your own place? When you and your child sharing a bed in your mother's room, in your mother's house, what that mean? What do that mean? Society have become so fake, and it's just sad. They have, I look around and I just shake my head and I say, wow, people really believe that stuff matters. And I think that's sad. I mean, there are people who, you see them on the outside, they have this and they have all of that. And, when you go to their house, no. See, me personally, I don't judge per se. But if I'm gonna pass judgment on anybody, on anyone, it wouldn't be about what they wear, what they have. It wouldn't be because her Fendi shirt is fake or her pocketbook ain't real. It wouldn't be because of that, because that shit don't mean nothing. Now, if you out here stunting and you the flyest bitch in the world, and you get all the niggas, and you just that bitch, and I come to your house, you understand me? And then the next time I come to your house, I decide to, bring my stuff. Because when I use your bathroom, I have to wipe the toilet down. You understand? That's an issue for me. Okay? You should have maybe got a cheaper bag and bought some Lysol and bleach for your and cleaned your bathroom up with that money. You should have got the little wallet or something. You understand me? And use the extra cash to get some cleaning products and clean the fuck up. That's what you should have done with your money. You understand? Take that weave out your hair, mop that motherfucking floor with it. How about that? That's what you should have used the money for. So when I see people out here, walking around because they're feeling like they're better than, because of the particular job they have, or the type of car they drive, or they could buy whatever they want and all that. But you living like that, I'm not impressed. Come again. Come again. Come again. Because you come outside polished as a motherfucker. Polish your motherfucking floors. Start there. You understand? And then there's so many of these girls and women in the hood. I mean, as you know these days, like I spoke about in my very first video, people talk about what others living situations and, stuff like that. A lot of times there are women who work in hospitals who are getting Section 8 because they cannot afford the rent. In Harlem, rent is expensive in New York, period, especially in Harlem. So, it's okay. If someone gets government assistance, it's okay. And there are a lot of people that, I see the little memes and stuff. I wish I had 20, I wish I could pay 20,000 rent. I wish I had Section 8, stuff like that. That's the most ignorant thing I've ever seen. Because a lot of times, the people who are saying those things, 9 times out of 10, they applied and they either on a waiting list or they was denied. Like people on welfare and doing up, laying up, spending taxpayers' money and da-da-da-da and this and that. No, when you was on it, you can collect welfare and do nothing. But these days, these women, they run these people around with their heads cut off. And also, the Back to Work program is what it's called. They find people jobs. There are people sitting in that welfare office with degrees and can't find jobs. They go to them for help. So that's another ignorant statement that people make, because when they was on it, they think it was still the way that when they was on it, they think that's how it still is. That's why they say that. Because when they were receiving them books as food stamps, you can get that and stay home and do nothing. You understand? So they need to stop saying that too. But then you have the ones who work, have city jobs, good jobs, and they're still on Section 8. And then they'll talk down on the person that doesn't work or pay less than them on Section 8. They'll have a whole bunch of stuff to say about that individual when there's no difference in the two. If you were doing so much better and you were better than that person, you wouldn't be getting government assistance. So you really on the same wave as them. You're just paying more out your pockets than they are. You understand me? If you got to fill out a recertification package once a year to keep that Section 8, you ain't no better than the next person. All you do is you make a little bit more money than them. That's it. It don't make you better. You understand? And then, I'm not impressed by, the glitz and the glam. Actually been there, done that. I'm 40 years old. I done had my time or whatever. However, people that are impressed by that, beware of those people. You understand? Because if you don't have it, they're going to talk about you. They're going to secretly judge you and don't think they won't. Don't think they won't. You could hang out with a bitch every motherfucking day and she'll talk about you every day. She'll talk about you while you're with her. She'll be texting, sending pictures of you to other people talking about you. Things of that nature. You understand? So don't never do nothing you'll ever be ashamed of, because somebody is going to tell it. You understand? And always know that. Always know that. The ones who think they are better than really know that they're not. That's why they talk the shit they do. Because a person who's secure and confident in themselves, they have no worries. They have no worries. They have no worries. Like the little meme thing say on Facebook, insecurity is loud, confidence is quiet, silent, and that's a fact. And that's a fact. Insecure people always have something to say. They always feel in a way. You understand me? Always. They always playing the victim after they create a situation. You understand what I'm saying? They're just always, period, dot. They just always. You understand me? And those are the type of people you stay away from. You stay away from them type of people because they're very dangerous and malicious. You understand me? They mean you no good. They don't, and what I say is that they don't even love themselves. Because if you feel like you can handle me, per se, in that manner, you don't love yourself. Because if I choose to react how I react, it might not be good for you. You understand? I've learned not to react to ignorance, though. You understand? Because it's not worth it. Karma is going to spank that ass way more than I could ever. You understand me? So there's no need to get yourself all bent out of shape. None of that. You know, a lot of girls think because they have this good job that, you know, that they're just on top of the world. Then they talk about, they always spread rumors about people who don't work and who don't do this and who don't do that, you know. And a lot of times them people that they speak about have more than them. And they don't get up and go to work at all. You know, they don't go to work. And they have and you know, they have people, you know, people that work every day has come to me asking me to buy them Metro cards to get to work. You understand what I'm saying? So what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? It really doesn't mean nothing, because if I go out with you, I can pop bottles if I want to. I can do anything I want to do, the same way you can. So what's the difference? What's the difference? And see, a lot of times, chicks like that, they brag about their jobs because that's all they have going for them. Then they be mad at the next chick that don't have to get up and go to work every day, and she's living swell. She can do whatever she want to do, just like the bitch that work every day. You understand me? She can go where she want to go. She can eat whatever she want to eat. You understand? So what's the difference? What's the difference? Or are you mad that you have to get up every day and dress up and go to work? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? You know, don't knock a bitch with you know, don't knock a bitch who's just blessed. You understand me? Why would you do that? And see, people like that, you lose your job, you distraught, don't know what to do with yourself, you want to die, you gonna kill yourself. And people like the ones you look down on, whether they work or not, they're fine. They're fine. You see the difference? You see the difference? Because instead of people like that running around gossiping and talking about this one and that one, you need to be finding you another lane to go into, because one day something might happen on that job and you might lose it. Then what you gonna do? Then what you gonna do? Then what you gonna do? You understand? You know, people just, they just have the concept of, it's all messed up, because don't assume because a person don't get up every day and go to work that they fucked up. Don't assume that. Don't assume that. Can nobody live in this world with nothing? Can nobody live in this world with nothing? You understand me? Just because you got lucky, because see, the devil bless his children too. Just because you got lucky and you got what you got, congratulations. Clap, clap. You understand me? But don't knock my hustle. Don't knock my hustle, bitch. Don't be mad because you can't do what I do. Don't be mad because you can't do what I do. Like, there's women that'll be angry with you because you have a man that love you, that take care of you. And they gotta buy some dick, because that's the only way they gonna get him to come see her. You know, there's just something that simple and small that they'll hate you because he love you and he take care of you. You understand? And they gotta beg this man to come see them because he don't want to be bothered unless you buying him an expensive gift or something. You know? So see, they're envious of people like that. You understand? Because they wish they had what you had, and they don't even know what it is. They don't even have a name for it. But see, everybody's makeup is different. You understand? And if you're not true to yourself, you understand me? You're going to always be in that space that you're in. Be true to yourself and love yourself. Period. Love yourself. It's easy and it feels very good. Because until you love yourself 100%, solely, the same way you fall in love with that man, you understand me? Or you just love them shoes. Love yourself like that. Love you. Love you. And then you'll see how everything changes when you start to love you. You understand me? There are some people that can't even be by themselves. They gotta be on the phone. They gotta be around people. They gotta go see somebody. They need company. You know, myself, I'll get me a bottle of wine or whatever my choice for the day is, champagne, wine, cognac, whatever I want to drink, I'll buy it. I'll come in my house, get my little sexy glass, you understand me? And I'll get my drink on. Simple. I don't have to be all out in the public showing that I can do this. I don't have to do that. You know, I don't have to be on every scene and, you know, I don't have to do that. For what? I don't care if people I don't care who's gonna be there. I don't care who giving the party. I don't care. I'm not impressed. You know, I'm not a fan of anyone but the bitch I see in the mirror every day. You understand me? That's who I look at. And I say, okay, she look nice. You know, I like her. I'm not breaking my neck to go nowhere because somebody gonna be there or, you know, for whatever reason. You understand? Because it's not, that shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't about nothing at all. You see the same people everywhere you go. The same people everywhere you go. Same people everywhere you go. Down in Harlem, it's ridiculous. And like I said, they need to bring the cameras to Harlem. You understand me? Because it's amazing. It's amazing. You understand me? These people, the mentality is disgusting. You know? Everybody worrying about the wrong things. You know, y'all don't never want to... I don't see anyone doing anything really, you know, that's really doing anything. You know, they're not doing anything. They just at the parties, you know, they all at the parties. They got on their little outfits and stuff, you know. Or they might sit on the avenue for hours, you know, in chairs and, you know, they barbecue and cooking out on the avenue, you know, stuff like that. Find something else to do. See, people with no life, that's what they do. That's what they do. Grown people have no business sitting in chairs, lined up for hours on the avenue. We did that as teenagers. You understand me? Teenagers. And it be the same people. They have little cute little jobs and stuff. My thing is, you ain't tired? Because I know whenever I get me a little gig or something, I get home, I'm tired. I don't want to see nobody. I come home, get out my cab, walk in my house, and I'm done. You understand? You should be sleepy after coming from work. But you want to go sit on the avenue. And you think you're better than someone. You know, the hood is the hood. Yeah, I come from the projects. I sure do. And I'm a rep it all day long. You understand me? But being ghetto and hood is two different things. Now that's ghetto. That's ghetto. You understand? That's ghetto. You know, sitting on avenues, having cookouts. I mean, Harlem is surrounded by parks. And they'll sit in front of the building around the corner from the park and have a whole cookout. That's ghetto, you know. Have a little class. Harlem was about class back in the day. Harlem was about class, you understand me? We need to bring that back. We need to bring back real friendships. You understand me? Real bonds. You understand? Cause and see, people could tell you they love you all day, but I love me. You understand me? I love me. I don't need nobody to love me. I need you to be loyal and honest with me. You understand? Because I love me. You ain't got to tell me you love me because I don't need nobody to love me. I love me. You understand what I'm saying? Loyalty means more to me. You understand? Because there's people I love and I don't even like them. I don't even fuck with them. You understand? So that love shit don't mean nothing. And if they die today, I'm going to cry snots and boogers. You understand? I don't even fuck with them. And because I love them. So that love should go out the window with me. Love yourself. You understand? Know how to treat people. You understand me? Stop being evil, treating people all kind of ways. You understand? And to the good people in the world, stop dealing with it and don't accept it. Period. Abuse is abuse. I don't give a fuck if somebody say something you hurt your feelings. That's a form of abuse. It ain't just physical. If somebody playing emotional games with you, that's a form of abuse. Recognize it and get the fuck away from it. You understand me? Get the fuck away from it. You don't need nobody making you feel no way but good. If anybody making you feel bad, get the fuck away from them. If you continue to deal with people that make you feel away, it's your fault. You understand me? Please stay away from people like that. Please. Please, please, please. You understand me? Because I'm speaking from my own experience, and I've been hurt by people that I genuinely loved and cared for. You understand? And at the end of the day, I still love them, but I would never fuck with them again. You understand? You can love people from a distance. You really can. Because real friends, which the topic really is about, are not supposed to hurt each other. Real friends, a real friend won't hurt you. A real friend will not have you walking away feeling confused and like, well, what the hell just happened? A real friend not gonna have you feeling that way. You're supposed to have fun with your friends, period. So please, if you want to watch my video, I hope you got something from it, I want y'all to have a good day, and just think about what I said. Be careful of the people that you surround yourself with. Energy speaks loud and proud. Pay attention to that. Don't allow people to make you feel no way but good. You understand? Because that's what you deserve. Now, if you're a malicious, evil motherfucker, you understand? You get what your hand called for. But if you're that type of person, stay the fuck away from good people. Go find people that's like you and disturb their motherfucking life. Leave the good people alone.